I used to be a professional yes person. Need help moving? Yes. Can you cover my shift? Yes. Want to join this last-minute project? Yes. 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 I genuinely thought being helpful made me valuable, that saying yes made people like me. But the truth? I was exhausted, overwhelmed, and secretly resentful. My entire life felt like it was filled with other people's priorities. So I decided to try something radical. For 30 days, my default answer was no, not maybe, not let me think about it, just a simple, direct no. What I lost during that month was surprising, but what I gained completely changed my life. Here is the hard truth nobody tells you about saying yes to everything. You're not being helpful. You're being a people pleaser. And there's a huge difference. Helpful people say yes when they genuinely have the time, energy, and desire to help. People pleasers say yes because they're terrified of disappointing others, even if it costs them their own well-being. I was definitely the second one. Psychology studies actually show that people pleasers have higher rates of anxiety and depression. Why? Because you're constantly betraying yourself to make others comfortable. You abandon your own needs to meet everyone else's, and eventually, you don't even know what you want anymore. Day 1, I was tested immediately. A coworker asked if I could stay late to help with her presentation. My automatic response started forming, sure, no problem, but then I stopped myself. Did I want to stay late? No. Did I have plans? Yes, I had plans to go home and rest. So I took a deep breath and said, I can't tonight. She just looked a little surprised, then said, okay, no worries. That was it. No guilt trip, no anger, just acceptance. I'd been terrified of a reaction that never even happened. Day 3, a friend invited me to a party. I'm not really a party person, but normally I go just to avoid seeming boring. This time I said, I'm going to pass, but thanks so much for thinking of me. Her response? Cool, maybe next time. Again, no drama. I had built up this whole dramatic story in my head, but most people just accepted my answer and moved on. Week 2 was the real test. Family. My mom asked me to come home for a random Sunday dinner, which is a 3-hour drive each way. That's 6 hours of my weekend gone. The old me would have gone just to avoid the guilt. But the new me said, I can't make it this time, Mom. Let's plan something for next month. This one was harder. I could hear the disappointment in her voice, and that familiar guilt started creeping in. But then I remembered something crucial. Her disappointment is not my responsibility. I can care about her feelings without sacrificing my own needs to manage them. That's a boundary, not cruelty. By week 3, something unexpected started happening. People started respecting me more. A friend who used to always make last-minute plans stopped and instead started asking me in advance. My boss stopped dumping random tasks on me because he knew I wasn't the automatic yes man anymore. This is what I learned. When you say yes to everything, people stop valuing your yes. They just take it for granted. But when your no has power, your yes becomes truly meaningful. It signals, I'm choosing this. I genuinely want to be here. That's so much more valuable than just showing up out of obligation. By week 4, I noticed a huge shift in my energy. I had so much more of it, not because I was doing less, but because everything I was doing was aligned with what I actually wanted. No more resentment, no more dread, just choice. There's this concept called hell yes, or no. If it's not a hell yes, it's a no. Most of us live in that murky middle ground of, I guess I should. And that zone will drain you faster than anything. So after 30 days, what did I lose? I lost a few invitations to things I never enjoyed anyway. I lost the reputation of being always available. And I lost a few surface-level friendships that were built on my usefulness. But what I gained was so much more. I gained time hours every week that were actually mine. I gained respect from others and, more importantly, from myself. I gained clarity on who my real friends were, the ones who liked me for me, not for what I could do for them. And I gained something I hadn't felt in years. Peace. The truth is, saying no isn't selfish. It's honest. Saying yes when you really mean no is the actual lie. You're misleading people about your capacity and your willingness, and you're making promises you'll resent keeping. That's not kindness. It's cowardice. After the 30 days, I didn't stay at automatic no. I learned to pause. Now, when someone asks for something, I take a breath and check in with myself. Do I have the capacity? Do I want to do this? Does it align with my priorities? If the answer is yes, I say yes with enthusiasm. If it's no, I say no kindly but firmly. No long apologies or over-explaining, just honest communication. So here's my challenge to you. For the next 7 days, just pause before every yes. Ask yourself, am I saying this because I want to, or because I'm afraid to say no? If it's the second one, I dare you to try saying no. It will feel uncomfortable at first. You might lose some things. But I promise you, what you'll gain is so much more valuable. Yourself. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.